Hey guys,
Hey,
welcome back to our channel. It's Kai,
I'm Candi.
and today we want to talk about. We're gonna do
Just
some
some Q and
question
A's.
and answers. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, um, I actually screenshotted a series of questions from Sharice F. And she wanted to know how powerful do we believe our relationship is. So I'll let you answer that question.
I would definitely have to say it's extremely powerful. Our relationship is one that has been through so many different challenges, circumstances, situations that I believe a lot of people would not typically go through or consider normal. But I just believe that everything that we've had to go through has built us up into the relationship that we have today. I mean, it started off in a strange place with it being online and people just like, I don't even understand how you fell in love with someone online, and then it was
So
long
many miles to
distance.
go. Yeah.
So, it has been thing after thing and it has proven to be powerful. So that's what I think.
Yeah, I think it's kind of strange when you feel so connected to somebody who don't live near where you live. To me, I just feel like it's meant to be, like, for some strange reason, because how did we meet? Why did we meet? Why did things click the way that they did? So to me, I feel like it's very powerful because in some strange way, I feel like we are like soulmates, like we were just meant to be.
What's up next?
So the next question is it more powerful than any amount of money?
I'm gonna say yes. What ding dong would say like, no, my relationship is not more powerful than money.
It's a lot of people that would feel that way. Like, it's a lot of
Wow.
people that would say, like, if I hit the lottery today or tomorrow, like, I'm leaving whoever I'm with.
And they're serious?
They might be. I'm not sure. But for me, if I hit the lottery today or tomorrow, like, we're getting on a plane and we're going somewhere together. Like, we're not splitting up. If there's no amount of money that anybody could offer me that would make me want to leave her. So I don't think money is a big issue for me anyway. What about you?
No, not at all.
So next question is, between the both of you, who can let go of a heated discussion?
I'm gonna say it depends. Okay, I'm an Aries by nature. So by nature, I am a person who can get very passionate about something. But on the opposite side, if I'm not passionate at all, I'm super nonchalant about it. So I'm just like, I'm over it, I'm done with it, and I kind of want things to go back to wherever we were before. However, if it was a topic that I was extremely passionate about, if I feel like my voice isn't being heard and understood, then I will really hold on to it. So I think for me, it's 50-50, and it really depends on how passionate I am about it or not.
I think for me, I am a Cancer, as you guys know. I'm a Cancer, and so I take things to heart. I don't like to let things just fly over. I'm not one of those kind of people that can just, act like, wake up tomorrow like an argument didn't happen, or we didn't have any issues. Like, I'm a problem solver. So if I don't feel like the problem was solved, then I'm not going to let it go. So for me, it just depends on if I feel like we came to a conclusion on, how we can move forward and we're both being heard. Otherwise, and I probably would be the one to hold on a little bit longer than what she would, because she's very dismissive, like, let's just get over it. And I'm just like, no.
No, it's not dismissive. It's just really about just if it's something that I truly know I'm not going to care about in the morning, then I just try to get over it, because I hate awkwardness. I hate to be in this like weird space with people. And believe it or not, I really do not like confrontation. It makes me extremely uncomfortable to have confrontation, because it's uncomfortable. Who likes it? I don't understand people who do like it.
Yeah, and you guys know from videos from before, I'm just not a confrontational person. I don't like to argue and things like that. But again, I don't. I don't feel good unless we can come to some sort of conclusion. Whether I'm going to be okay tomorrow or not, I just need to know that everything is okay because I don't want the same issues to resurface. So for me, we have to work on it and come to a conclusion for me to just let it go.
Right. So the next question is, Candi, how long have you been in the hair and beauty industry?
So I have actually been licensed for about 6
years.
6 years. Yeah, I've been licensed about 6 years. I've been doing hair my whole life. You know, I never thought that would be a career for me as a kid. I always tell people this, like I would have never said, you know, I want to be a cosmetologist, but it's been about 6 years since I've gotten out of hair school and I've got my license. So.
Okay. And for me, I think it's been about the same amount of time, 6 years. Probably as soon as I moved here, I was immediately starting off my career at Sephora. So, yeah. And then it's some fun, silly questions she asked, and I have a few other questions from some other viewers as well. So the next one is, who said I love you first? Her.
Did I say it first?
Yes. You know, you told me you love me. She told me she loved me first. She's a sensitive Cancer.
I am.
She's super true about her feelings. I felt it too, don't get me wrong. But I'm a person who's also like, I'm an overthinker. So I can just be kind of feeling some way about someone. Or I'm as silly as this. Like when I first got together with her, I may like want to give her a hug or a kiss. But I would be like, but what if she reject me? And I mean, like, she was my whole girlfriend. So I don't know why she would. But that's just me. Like, so I probably wanted to say it. And I probably felt like it was a good time. But then I talked myself out of not saying it. Because that's just what I do.
Yeah, so I'm not going to hold on to my feelings. If I feel something, I'm going to say how I feel. So I probably did say it first.
She said it first. Yeah.
But she said it back.
I did. Who is the neat freak in the relationship?
I would say she is.
Me. And I don't know. You know what? This kind of came from her. And I'm going to tell you why. You remember when you told me you prayed for patience?
Yes.
I remember one year specifically, maybe right before we moved into our home, I prayed that I would be like a cleaner person. I wanted to be like super clean. I wanted to be, my prayer was literally to be OCD, but I didn't mean it, y'all. But now, oh my God, it really got granted because I am just a person who's super meticulous. Like, I'm even looking around this room right now, like, this is out of place, that's out of place. And I don't think it bothers me like super bad, but I just can't live in clutter and junk and stuff, and I just prefer things to be neat and put in a certain place in a certain order. And Kai's just like,
it drives me nuts. It does. Even though I like things in place, like I can stand for it to be out of place for a little bit before it drives me crazy. And that's because I have a mother who's very OCD. Like she want the bed made up a certain way. You could eat off her floors. That's how clean she was. I mean, she wanted the shoes lined up perfectly. Like, you know, so for me, you know, it was just like, this is just,
I think it's her rebellion.
So yeah, so for me it was probably like a rebellious thing. Like we couldn't even clean our own rooms because she's like, you didn't do a good job. Let me come and clean your room for you.
That's me. Yeah, like still cleaning after Kai. Like she'll be like, I just cleaned this or I just did that, and I'm like, but it's not super tidy.
It's not the way she wants. It's good, but it's not the way she wants.
It's not the Candi way.
Yeah.
All right. So the last two questions. The first one is, what is both of our favorite movies?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just got grilled about this today, like literally 30 minutes ago.
Yes. Now you guys can see the childish part of me because my favorite movie is Sister Act 2. Don't ask me why. I've loved it my whole life. But yes, that's my favorite movie, Sister Act 2. And she has not seen it, y'all.
No. So I guess I'll be watching it. Part 1 and part 2.
Yes.
Soon. My favorite movie, I don't think I have a favorite movie. I don't have any movie that I just like love.
No, she does have a favorite TV show, y'all, and it's old school.
Oh yes, I have a favorite TV show, and it's The Nanny with Fran Drescher. I love The Nanny.
Can you see why?
Right? But yeah, that's my favorite. The last question is, have you talked about engagement in our marriage?
We have, and both of our stances have changed so many times.
Yes.
You know, sometimes, you know, it's yes, we want to do this. Sometimes it's like, no, we don't. So it has changed. Now I guess bringing a child into the world, you know, may change again.
Right.
But again, it's just like, you know, one minute she says yes, she wants to be married. Next minute she don't.
I'm very much the hold up, I guess, just because I'm a millennial woman, and the whole institution of marriage in general is not one that I necessarily agree with for me in my life. I don't know. I feel that it's just so intrusive and invasive for the government to be that involved in your personal relationship. You have to go to them to plead for a divorce. You have to have all these stipulations if things don't go well. And of course, no one marries to get divorced, but the reality is it happens.
Yeah.
So just for me, it's just about being absolutely positively sure, because I take commitment extremely serious. Even if there was just like a commitment type of ceremony, or I've heard of people saying that they just did a commitment ceremony, or people who are together for like over 10 years and they just decide that they want to be committed to each other. I take it serious. I take your word as bond, and when I give my word, I give it as bond too. So that's just how I feel about the whole marriage situation. Yeah. Anyway,
who knows? It may change. You know, today yes, tomorrow no.
That's how it was with the baby too.
Share it with you guys. Yeah, she wanted to have children, and she didn't want to have children. So
then it did.
Like, yeah. So then
I'm flip floppy.
Yeah, we're gonna get that together.
But we really hope that y'all enjoyed this Q&A. We absolutely love to do Q&A, so please keep the questions coming and flowing so that we can keep answering these questions for y'all. Also, remember to like this video and turn on the notification bell so you can get notifications when we do upload.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yes, and don't forget to subscribe. That's the most important part.
And thank you guys for all of your support.
And the warm wishes on our pregnancy. Thank you so much. We appreciate all of the positivity and all the love that we received on such a genuinely happy moment in our lives.
Yes.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
We'll see y'all in the next video.